Hello everyone and welcome back to MoochingMonkey. Today we're taking a beautiful autumn walk through North Cemetery in Hartlepool, a place where history, nature and quiet reflection come together. Tucked between the town's main roads and older neighbourhoods, North Cemetery is one of the town's most historic and atmospheric green spaces. As the leaves begin to turn and the air grows crisp, it becomes a surprisingly beautiful spot for an unhurried wander, calm, respectful and full of seasonal colour. North Cemetery dates back to the mid-19th century when Hartlepool was expanding rapidly as a port and shipbuilding town. Like many Victorian cemeteries, it was designed not only as a place of rest but also as a public park, a space for quiet walks, contemplation and remembrance. Walking through the main gates, you can immediately sense that heritage. Tall trees line the avenues, lime, sycamores, beech and yew, their branches meeting overhead to form golden tunnels of light. Some of the headstones lean slightly now, softened by time, while others stand proudly, carved with anchors, angels, and delicate stonework that speaks of the era. Every few steps reveals another glimpse of history, a sailor lost, a local family remembered together, or a soldier whose inscription is faded but still carries meaning. Autumn transforms the cemetery. The long lines of trees shift through every shade, deep amber, russet and copper, until the ground becomes a natural carpet of colours. Each gust of wind releases a gentle cascade of leaves, falling slowly around the gravestones. It's one of the scenes that captures everything beautiful about the season. The low sun filtering through the trees, the sound of your footsteps on the path, the faint scent of damp earth and leaf litter. Despite being in the middle of the town, it feels calm, secluded, especially early in the morning or just before dusk. You might hear the faint sound of passing traffic, but mostly it's the rustle of leaves, the caw of a crow, or the distant bark of a dog from a nearby park. Moments like this remind you how important it is to slow down and just breathe for a while. North Cemetery isn't a large space, but it's surprisingly rich in wildlife and mature trees. Robins and blackbirds flit between the branches while grey squirrels scurry across the paths, burying acorns beneath the fallen leaves. If you look closely, you'll spot small patches of ivy creeping up the older gravestones, giving them a soft green frame. Many of the larger trees have been standing here for generations, their trunks twist and split with character. Each one is a silent witness of the passing decades. On misty mornings, the air seems to hang between them. Their headstones appear almost to fade out of view. It's easy to understand why places like this are described as urban sanctuaries. Even though it's a cemetery, the feeling here isn't heavy. It's reflective. There's a quiet dignity to it, a reminder that time keeps moving, but the stories and love people leave behind stay rooted in the landscape. Several memorials stand out as you walk throughout the grounds. Near the centre you may find larger family plots surrounded by old wrought iron railings, typical of Victorian design. Some feature carved urns and crosses, while others have naval symbols reflecting Hartlepool's long connection to the sea. There's also the Commonwealth war graves, carefully maintained and uniform and neat in colour. They are among the most poignant places to pause, especially in autumn when poppies begin to appear and light takes on the soft golden quality. You can almost hear the echo of past Remembrance Day services where the towns gather to pay respect. The age of the cemetery means that each corner feels slightly different, older sections with grand monuments, new areas with simple, more modern stones. Together they form a layered history of the community itself. The main avenue forms a gentle grid, making it easy to explore without getting lost. As you follow the central path, it gradually slopes between clusters of trees and memorials, leading towards quieter sides of the path. Many of these paths are lined with benches, ideal spots to stop for a few minutes and take in the surroundings. During autumn, the paths are often scattered with leaves, shades of orange gold crunching underfoot. Light filters through the branches in patterns that shift with every breeze, creating a natural mosaic on the ground. It's the kind of place that rewards slow walking. You don't come here to rush. You come to notice more details, the engraving on a stone, the flickering of a bird's wing, or the way the sunlight falls across the older sections of the cemetery. The cemetery encourages quiet thought. There's a deep stillness here that's hard to find elsewhere, especially in a world that often feels fast and noisy. Many locals visit the 10 families' graves, but others simply come for a walk, to reflect or find a bit of peace. Autumn seems to heighten that reflective quality. The changing leaves are a reminder of life cycles, endings, renewals, and the quiet beauty in between. As you walk, you might think of loved ones, or simply enjoying the moment. The cool air, the birdsong, the rust of leaves beneath your shoes. In the softer afternoon light, shadows stretch long across the paths, and the golden hues deepen. It's a lovely time to visit, and somehow comforting, a space that feels both old and alive at the same time. Like many older cemeteries, North Cemetery relies on the efforts of local volunteers and the council's maintenance team. Their care keeps the grounds tidy and ensures history isn't lost to overgrowth or neglect. It's a delicate balance, maintaining respect for the past while allowing nature to breathe and flourish. In recent years, there's been a growing appreciation for places like this as green heritage sites. They're not only part of local history, but part of the natural environment, supporting wildlife, providing calm spaces for mental well-being, and connecting people to the town's story. When you visit North Cemetery, you're walking through a living history. Each name and date tells a small part of Hartlepool's wider story, from shipbuilding and miners to nursing, teachers, and families who have made this place their home. As you walk here, you can appreciate the avenue of trees. Particularly in the late afternoon, the trees look almost golden, and you take time to enjoy the leaves gently drifting down. It's a peaceful time, this, and quietly beautiful. The kind of scene that stays with you long after you have left. North Cemetery may not be a typical tourist spot, but it's one of those hidden corners that shows another side of Hartlepool, one filled with character, history, and quiet grace. If you enjoy peaceful autumn walks and places where nature's meet memories, it's well worth a little visit. Thank you for joining me on this gentle autumn walk through North Cemetery in Hartlepool. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and join me again as we explore more beautiful and calm places throughout the UK. I will leave you to enjoy the footage and take care of yourself.